I'm also doing well. Hmm. So, can we discuss? Actually, no, today is Sunday, so today is very work, and I think Holi is also. So we have a lots of work for it, but not an issue. Now I'm free. Let's start the session.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. So
Should I
let me.
introduce my?
Yeah, sure.
So my name is Jaya Ghosh. I hail from Kolkata and I'm a banker. If I talk about my hobbies, then I love listening to music. I love watching movies, and sometimes I read fiction. So that's all about
Mhm.
me.
That's a good. So, are you banker? Are you doing a job any bank?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So now it's my turn. Okay. So, well, my name is Mansi Vajpayee. As you know that, I basically belong to Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. And if I talk about my education, I have done my master's subject of English literature. Apart from this, I am running my YouTube channel and I'm also English trainer. I have been teaching since 2021 last December. That's it.
So do you have an institute?
Yeah, I have.
Wow, great. So
So,
today's a
mhm.
holiday for you, or is it
Yeah,
because of Holi?
yeah, today is actually Sunday. That is main reason. And the Holi was also. So, of course, today is holiday. And we have only 3 days holidays. I think today and tomorrow and the next day also.
Okay, actually we have yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Actually, no, my younger brother is also in a bank, so they are he is also enjoying their vacation. Saturday, I think that, yesterday was a second Saturday. That's why the holiday, and I think Tuesday till holiday, and after Wednesday he is going to join.
Okay, so you're currently in your home.
Yeah, I'm at home. You are not at home.
Uh, no, actually, because of job, we had to relocate. So I am basically here near my office because I have a baby. So he just
Oh,
turned
are
a
you
year
married?
old. Yes,
Are you
yes,
married?
yes.
Okay, okay, okay. That's a
So
good.
that's why we shifted near my
Mhm.
office so that I can, so that I don't have to commute long hours and I can come back home quickly. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
So, are you also using a YouTube? I mean to say, you are YouTuber.
Yes, yes. I have a YouTube channel and actually I'm taking sessions from English Yari. I'm learning English communication skills. So I post my English Yari conversation videos and sometimes videos with co-learners.
Okay, okay, okay. That's so good. So, what about Skype?
Yes, when first I contacted a few YouTubers, so they suggested me that you should have a Skype ID and it would be easier for you to connect with others and practice because nowadays I think there are many YouTubers who are doing the same thing because
Yeah,
it really helps us to become fluent in English. We can learn from a platform, but it's really important for you to speak on a daily basis.
yeah,
So I'm doing the same.
yeah. Of course, you know what? Practice is very important because if you teach someone and if you're unable to speak, so that is a different things. So, practice is very necessary. Those people who are learner.
So are you from English medium school?
No, I'm from UP board, Uttar Pradesh, and Hindi medium were proper. At my home, atmosphere also totally changed. Nobody speak in English, but I am. I'm trying. So yeah. What about in
So
your
have you?
side? Yeah.
Yeah, same for me. Same for me. I don't speak in English with anyone.
Mhm.
Though actually my brother speaks in English because he has to speak in English in his office and with friends. So he is in that environment of comfortably speaking in English. So he is quite fluent. And if I talk about my husband, he is also from English medium school. Though he does not speak in English with anyone, so that's why I'm also not able to speak with them in English. And also I think I am a bit hesitant to speak with them in English because you know it's not
Yeah.
about like this is the topic and let's speak on it. So
Mhm.
on
I
a
can
daily
understand. You
basis,
know
how
what?
can we
Yeah.
speak in English with,
Yeah, yeah. You know
brother
what?
and husband?
At home, we are not comfortable with this language because this is not our language. So if this is not ours, so why we try to speak in English? What is the need? Of course, we go anywhere. So of course, when we need, then we can speak, and we are able to speak on that time. And you are also well a speaker. You are speak well, as I look at you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So actually, I want to say that though I don't speak in English, but I make sure that I listen to a lot of English content. So whatever I watch on different social media platforms or read online, I try to do that in English, so that at least by doing that, I can create a small environment for me to keep listening to English. Though I don't listen to English songs, but yeah, here and there some videos, motivational videos, some interviews, or to read something online. So yeah, I do that.
So one question in my mind, I would like to ask you, as you told me, you listen to any podcast, whatever you listen for improving your English. So in these date, what you find, what is the challenges most for you? That things important for you. Know if you do this thing, so you are able to become a fluent speaker.
So I would say that I have attained fluency to some extent, because earlier I used to speak very less,
Mm-hmm.
because I thought that if I speak more many sentences, then I would definitely make mistake and what the other person would think of me. So these thinkings were in my mind. And then by conversing with many YouTubers, I have realized that now my confidence level also improved a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I make less mistakes. But if I don't know about any topic, then because of lack of vocabulary, I feel tense and I get stuck. And
Mm-hmm.
also sometimes I make mistakes, so these things remain. And so lack of vocabulary, and I would say sometimes mix of tenses. So some, suppose I'm talking about you, that what happened with me yesterday, instead of
Mm-hmm.
using the past form of verb, sometimes I use present. Because I think because I'm nervous, and maybe I'm not able to think in that way. So yeah, these problems I'm facing
Yeah,
right
of course. You know what? That things happen with each and every one person. Because if I talk about myself, I am also not a very, what I'd say, a very good speaker and the fluent speaker. But I am trying. I'm learning also. So when I go to teach my students, so I need to just read the topic because I don't want to do any mistake in front of a student. So of course, the other things happen with everyone. If anybody asks anything, because vocabulary is a very vital role, so we cannot guess these things. This word I know very well. If we are not using properly, and you talk about the confidence, of course, confidence is very important. If you have a confidence, then it doesn't matter how much knowledge do you have. You can enhance your knowledge by the help of confidence. So that the things are very important for the those people. I think we should start we should start to amass the confidence first, because you know
Yes,
what the happened with the teacher also, they have a lots of knowledge. When I studied in the school, so if you talk about my grammar teacher, she was unable to speak in single sentence, but they she has a lots of knowledge about the grammar. She knows very well what how to use, but if she come to the speaks, of course, she was unable to speak. Because fluency is another part and the knowledge is another part.
yes, yes, true. And I
Yeah.
have seen that with my husband, because, as I said, he's from English medium school, but he doesn't speak in English. So he is not in the habit of speaking in English. But whenever I ask him about any word or maybe phrases or something about something related to any topic, then he speaks quite fluently, though he takes some time, but he
Mhm.
uses advanced words, phrases. And then I think that how could you do that? Means you're not in the habit of speaking in English, but when
Mhm.
you actually speaking, you're using all the advanced words and vocabulary. So I think you should teach. So I tell him all the time that you should teach English, because there are lots of people are in need of good teachers who can teach others, who has a lot of knowledge, and able to share those knowledge with others. Because as you said, many people have knowledge but they are not confident enough to speak in front
Mhm.
of others. So yes, I think it depends on different people how they perceive different things.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. So, in your institution, do you the only person who teach, or there are other tutors also?
Of course, we are combining session like a computers classes also available and the spoken classes also available. And there's a basic subject like a school teachers so who are teaching like a physics, chemistry. Apart from there's a zone and the institute, and we are surviving the different subjects.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mhm.
Wow, good. So the other day I was having a session with Shivani ma'am. Have you heard her name? She also has a YouTube channel. She also has an institute.
Mhm.
I'm so sorry. Actually, I was getting a call.
No issue.
Yeah, so she and her brother actually runs the institute, and so I was talking with her, and she was, talking about her struggle, uh, because she was from a village and her struggle to actually teach others. So, do you also face any difficulties when you teach others?
Yeah, of course. When I got this opportunity to teach someone, on that time I was learning this language, and I was not sure how can I teach this language with other because all the students the same age of my, and someone younger and someone elder also. So I just saw like that. How can I teach that person because I am also learning, but I don't want to miss this chance. So of course, when someone gave me opportunity, I just took this and I start teaching. So at home, I just studying more and more. When I go there, I didn't do any mistake. So of course, on that time I was facing. I just all my leg was shivering my first batch. If they are asked to anything from me and I was unable to give the answer, then what was the happen? I feel insulted on that time. But my first batch was very lucky for me. They all our students are very supportive. They know very well HUD is a first batch. So I have to cooperate with this. So of course I'm very lucky on that time because they all are very supportive. So on that time I get the you know what when someone give you support, so you have a extra confidence on that time.
Yes,
So of
yes.
course, so I just get this confidence and amassed the confidence and accumulated the things. Now I am gaining, and even I'm also make a mistake in my conversations, in my sentences. But you know what? What that happened with me? If I teach something, so in front of the any person, they just think like that. No, she can teach because I have a knowledge. I can teach. As I mentioned, you teaching is a difference and speaking is a difference. When you come to speak, so of course you are just wandering here and there what we have to use and what we don't have to use. Everything is a mix on that time. But that the difficulties I have faced and still I am facing, but I'm continuing my work. And of course, in one day I will be.
Yes, yes. I think it's true for everyone. We have to give ourselves some time, and everyone takes in information in a different way. You may be able to be fluent in 6 months. Someone else maybe can take 1 year, maybe 2 year.
Mhm.
So yeah, we can't compare ourselves with others.
Of
We have to
course.
be
You
consistent
know
and
what?
keep
Because
practicing.
yeah, because we belong to not on like this types of boards like English medium boards. Because if you talk about the English medium boards students, they speak very fluent, very fluent. It doesn't matter they made a mistake, they make a mistake or not. But if you listen to that, yeah, they are using a very good phrases. As you give the example of your husband, they're using a very good phrases and the idioms also sentences. Then we looked at wow, it's called to English.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they learned that in school, and also in school they were forbidden to use any other language other than English. So that time, I think they were fluent in English, and though they are not now speaking in English, but somewhere in their subconscious mind, everything is still there, and when they speak, that
Mhm.
comes out. So,
Yeah, because
so
they
yeah,
have
I
survived.
think so. Yeah, so I have a baby, and though I'm not from English medium school, but obviously this generation kids will definitely go to a English medium school, and for that also I think it's important for him to create an English speaking environment at home, because it's not
Mhm.
sufficient for him to only speak in English in school. So I think we need to create an environment and make him comfortable in that language also.
Yeah, of course. Comfortable is very important. Even you know what? In at my home, when I go to speak, so of course everyone just look at me. What are you speaking? Because if I talk about my mother, my father, their background is totally changed. If I come to my brother, yeah, they are okay. They can understand. But if they come to speak, so they are unable to speak. So in at my home, I cannot create that types of atmosphere to speak English. And but when I go to the outside, so of course when I would be my students, so they always speak in English and they also want speak in English. So that the things.
Yes, yes. I think you're doing a great job. You're teaching, and many people are getting benefited from it. Actually, I also wanted to join an institution to improve my overall communication skills. But first of all, I don't have time, and
Hmm.
now
I
that I
think
have a
bankers,
baby, it's not possible for me to take out time and go to somewhere.
yeah, I can realize that bankers' life is too busy because when I look at my brother, he's also working in a bank. So I just look at if any, I think I ask anything, he has don't time. Always say no, I don't have a time. So I don't know, and how much pressure I think in a bank job.
Yes, 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 yes.
So you are in,
Mental pressure, because there is no
yeah.
physical work. You have to sit on your desk and do work, and
Hmm.
there is no limit. So work after work, and actually, the benefit of taking these kind of sessions offline is that there are a lot of people. You are sitting with them, and sometimes you have to speak in front of them, so it's like group discussion, or
Yeah, of
it's
course.
like
You know what?
stand up in a stage on a stage and then speak something. So it's related to public speaking, so I think
Yeah, of
it's
course.
beneficial.
It's good for those people who really want to remove their hesitation because in institute there's a lots of activities. I also conduct like a debate, speeches program, activities, role dramas. These all are things activities, and when students involve these types of activities, so they have to speak that the pressure because if they are not able to speak, so of course they just think like that maybe I cannot speak. So of course I just give the pressure of that, no, you have to speak. It doesn't matter how much speaking you are doing, but you have to speak and speak more. And they are also, when I conduct any debate in my institute any day, so they are much excited because they just want to fight that person against team. So they are enjoying. So of course you are right. In a offline session are very good in the comparison of to online, because in online we can just notice and speak also, but if we talk about atmosphere, we cannot feel like that a reality base. And when we come to the debate, so of course that was that mahal, we can say that atmosphere, we can say that
Yes.
are totally enjoyable.
Yes, yes. And now that I'm also, learning this language, but it's different from public speaking. If you tell me that go on the stage and say a few lines about, let's say, English communication skills, though I'm able to do that now in front of you, but I don't think I can do that in front of maybe
People.
10 or 12 people. So,
Mhm.
so for that also, I think I should take another class on public speaking, and so yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah, of course. And I think you can, because as I look at you, you are speaker well. and the politeness is also there, and you speak your each and every sentence very slow and very polite way. So that the things, you know what, when I was learning this language, my habit is that I have to speak more and more in little time, so I make a lots of mistake. But if I look at you, you are speaking very slow and very polite. Everybody can understand very easily what are you saying, and that the
Yes,
thing is
but
good.
I can understand. I realize that I make a lot of mistakes. Yes.
That things happen with
But
everyone. Everyone. This is a human life. Everyone make a mistake.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Because we are now speaking about a topic which was not in our mind, and I think because of that I make mistakes. Yeah. But let's see. I think with practice, these things will go away on its own. Uh,
Yeah, sure. You know what? I think I would like to ask one question. As lots of people mention us, you have to do reading, writing, speaking. So you are working those all areas. Yeah, you are pick up only one.
no, I have picked up only one. So listening is there all the time. It will be there. Now I'm speaking also. So listening and speaking. And I used to be an avid reader. I used to read a lot. Now, whenever I get time, I try to listen to as many content as possible because that will help me in speaking. Because now
Mhm.
I'm working on my speaking part. So I'm not into reading right now. But I think soon I will start reading also. And if I talk about writing, then actually I have written for some time, like for a month. So journaling, I used to do that because my husband suggested me that it's very useful for you to have clarity of thoughts, what you want to do, what you want to achieve. So write down these things and it will be helpful for you. So I used to do that, but now I'm not doing that. So
Yeah.
after I think after I start reading books, I think so after that I will work on my writing. So writing will be the last part.
Yeah. So are you working in a private job or government? Private
No,
bank?
government bank.
Okay. So what is the name of that?
I don't think I should disclose the bank, but it's a rural bank. It's a
Okay.
regional
No worries.
rural bank, and I have appeared for IBPS PO. I think you
Mhm.
have heard that, and
Mhm.
I cracked IBPS PO in 2016, and I joined my job in 2017. So it's been more than 6 years.
That's a good. You are doing out well, and because if you talk about the government job, the second life of the people, and I'm also
Yes.
preparing of the government job. So I really, when I just look at any girl doing a government job, so I just feel like a motivation.
Yes, all my friends, I think most of my friends are in the government sector, and others are in IT sector. So,
Hmm.
so I have these two group of friends, and when I compare my life, means our life with theirs, so I think they lead lavish lifestyle. They buy different things, buy clothes, buy house and cars, and go out and eat out. So their lifestyle, I think, a bit different from government job, from people who are doing government job. But I think that's how their culture is.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, of
yeah, I
course.
have always been fascinated by people who are in the means private sector, because I used to find them really smart, and good in communication skills, always speaking in
Hmm.
English and wearing good clothes, branded clothes. But eventually I was preparing for competitive exams. I don't know how it happened, but it happened, and I think it happens for good.
We can discuss the 24 minutes to each other. So if any question do you have, you want to ask me, so of course you may have. Otherwise, we should.
Okay, so what are you doing to improve your communication skills? I mean, you are speaking and you also read. So other than that, what are you doing?
Same things, I'm also listening more. because my reading part is not good. If anybody suggests to me, no, you have to read something and you can improve yourself, then I just think like that, how? Because I am not good at reading, then how can it's possible? So I don't get the time of reading. But after a few days ago, I just realized that things. I think reading is also important if you really want to command on the vocabulary. Because when we read something over and over, so in this time also I'm focusing the listening part, but soon I'll read also. I will read also.
Yes, yes. Okay, then it was a lovely session with you, and it's great to know a person like you. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Same to you, and really thanks.
Bye bye.
Have a
Have a
good day
nice day.
and happy Holi in advance.
Happy Holi. Yes, happy.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.